right, Champion Chase is live. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. There we go. All right, so 3,000 points, pretty par for the course. 1,300 points, though. That feels low. That feels good. You can get that pretty easily. That's pretty nice. Ooh, 5-star soul in there too, huh? I think that means they realize nobody's doing this fusion. They're not going to do a Titan path, a Hero's path, or anything. They're just throwing it in the champ chase and saying, well, if you want it, go get it. So this dude's already got 9,700 points in the first hour. So I guess he wants that. And an eternal soul stone up there. Those things are rare. They're never in the game. So they pretty set a nice bar low at 1,300, but they do want you to decide, well, do I want to go crazy and get the Eternal Soul Stone and get a 5-star soul? So if you want to go crazy, it's there. If you want to go cheap, that's the option. So if you're doing the fusion, you have to get 5. So there's no way to do this without getting 5 unless you won the champ training tournament, or you come up here and grab one of these sets of 5 or 10. I guess in this case, though, if you get these 5 or 10, then you're going to get this 5 and this 10. So you're going to get a bunch of fragments if you go that high. Hey, before we go on, click the link in the description right now, and you can get the great legendary poisoner, Narma, along with 3 epics. You get Anax, Mausoleum Mage, and the best epic in the game, Uugo, as you progress. All you have to do is follow 4 steps. Step 1, log out Play and Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid, complete the tutorial. And step 4, go to your inbox, Narma's there waiting. These 4 free champions will give you an insane head start in raid, so click on that link before it expires. So, does have the ability to come in here and do that cheap. I guess, what am I pulling shards for? We do have 2 events going on, so 2 times voids. I don't have that many on this account. And you get a chance, this is just a regular progressive, right? Targeted boosted champion. Does it even tell me the odds? Did it tell us in here? So 2 times chance targeted champion boost. I guess I'm assuming that's 10%. I didn't actually see, oh, there it is, 10 times. So it's a 10 times, which is basically for voids. It's okay if you hit Mercy. It's an okay chance to do it 10 times. They're not great, but it's certainly better than Ancients and Sacreds. So this is a pretty cool champ. She's got a decreased attack, decreased crit rate on the A1. Let's skip that one for a second. On her A3, she's got a heal, a block debuffs, an ally protect. And she places a block damage at the start of the turn, and each time her HP drops below 50%. That's a lot of protection. So she brings a lot of protection there. And defense in all battles by 35%. So if I just look at the A1, she's not a lot, particularly in PvE. Most PvE is 15% crit rate, so she's taking their crit out, taking their attack down. She puts block buffs, ally protection, heals, block damage. She's a great protect champ. Now, the oddity in her kit to me is in her A2, she's got this A1 target thing, and if she's got 50% or less, she'll always be crit, and she'll ignore half the defense. So that's like a nuke ability. And then if she kills the target, once again, nuke concept, she'll reduce the cooldown of all ally skills by 2 turns. That's a crazy sentence on a nuker. It's a weird sentence on a defense-based champ that's in here to do a whole lot of other protection healing stuff. So I haven't seen her multipliers. Maybe she hits really hard on it, but it's weird because I wouldn't build her for damage on these other 3 skills, but this skill I would. So I feel like she's a little confused. So you have a choice on how you build her, really. But I do like the kit. It's pretty cool. So would I pull a bunch of shards for her? No, I guess there's other void legendaries I'd rather get. So, but if you got her, I do think she's a cool champ. Looks really cool too. So I guess that's what there's available for pulls 2 times on voids, and you got an extra progressive chance. It's a pretty nice summon rush ability there. Well, we need 1,300 points for sure on the free to play here. So I have stalled myself on the Rosin missions. So, sorry, Romantu. Fuse Rosin Scarhide. Romantu's really good, really useful, but he's definitely been power crept, and Stone Skin and Sheep and all that, it makes him worse than he used to be. So I've decided for now, Fuse Rosin. I like the farm, the Champ Chase points farm here. So I've just been letting the rares collect. So in this case, look at that. I can take him. Oh, I better see what he's wearing. All right, he was wearing trash. So I can put him in there, sacrifice, put him in there, put him in there, put him and her in there. Fuse that one. 300,000 pour, and that should be 250 champ chase points, and freeing up some inventory spots is nice too for me. Put that one in there. That's another 250. That's 500 total champ chase points from 2 rosin epics. Got myself a couple torture helms. Now I've got this one ready to go and fuse that one. That's 750 champ chase points, and I haven't even pulled a shard yet, just from doing rosin parts. And we're not done yet. I've got these two. That is 1,000 champ chase points just from holding on to rosin and not fusing him yet. Man, and I still got more rares in the pile, so we are, I think, out of the ability to make more. So I'm missing one from each one now. So that was 1,000 points we just said. Now we got Relic Keeper. I could fuse those guys up. Actually, I could finish him off just by pulling Broadmaw now. I've got enough Broadmaw pieces to pull one of these epics. That would finish the champ chase for me without a single shard. That being said, I think I want to pull a couple shards just because I want to pull some shards. It is 2 times voids, not a bad time to do it. I do have voids. Yeah, you could save up for a guaranteed, but you know, that is a lot of shards on a free-to-play account that's pretty young. So voids would be nice. So that's 1,000 points. So I think I want to pull some voids and just see what we get. And yeah, I'll feel bad if I don't get anything, but it's a 2 times. So we're at 1,000. We need 1 epic here. Give me 1 epic. There we go. So that at least gets us there. Warcaster is actually, he might be new. Come on, give me something better. Anything better? Give me something better. Another epic. Gala Long Braids. Hey, I'll take that. I do not have Gala on this account that I'm aware of. So she's a really good damage dealer. You know, she can be used if you can get a 6-star blessing on her. She can do some good stuff in endgame content, but she still can hit pretty hard. So, hey, we got the 2 epics. That's actually more than we needed. So that is the free-to-play really done with the champ chase there, right? Let me just verify the points, and we'll go take a look at the main. Man, maybe I'm close. I think I'm close, but could re-break. So we're 900 points away from the 10, and I could just skip other events. So I'll hold there. I do have done a lot of work in Dungeon Divers left to do because I've just been doing other stuff, and RSL Helper's down. So so I'll keep this in play. If I can finish everything else, I'll probably save the 900 points. That's probably 3 more epics, or 2 epics and some rares, or a Broadmaw. So it's doable, but the Lego book's a good 2,000 away. So, all right, that was the minimum on the free-to-play. Let me go take a look at the main. All right, we're on the main. We got 1,300 points to get here as well. I'll make 1 Broadmaw here. So I was out of this 1 champ Arbalester, but I can fuse enough to get her. That's 50 points for a rare. All right, a little tavern work, and she is ready to go. Take him, take her, take her, take her. That'll be 1,000,000 silver and 350. So that's 400 points we've got in the champ chase on the main without pulling a shard. Let me see if I got a Relic Keeper too. All right, I gotta send these guys. I'll be right back. All right, fuse him for 250. That is 400. That's 650 points now we have. So a little bit more work to do with shards on this account than we did on the free-to-play. So we are tapped out now because we're out of Bloodhorns, and we're out of... Actually, we could do more of these guys by making some of these, which I have ready, but I don't know that I'm too excited to do that. So, all right, that's 650, I think. So I think this would be 700,000 points now by making a Justiciar. Let me go do some tavern work with him, and I'll be right back. All right, we'll make a Relic Keeper. I think that is 950,000 points. So I've got enough to make another Relic Keeper, but I kind of think I might want to just go pull some shards. I want a little fun here. All right, we are at 950. I got 173 void shards on here. We got a 2 times on and a 10 times chance for whatever her name was. Naim? I don't know. The Spear of Nyresa? Who knows? Anyway, that one. So we need 1350 and we have 950 so far. We need 400 of these. So we go until we get 400 points here. Well, that helps. Oh, we're done. Woohoo. Oh, gold. What do we got? Raglan. Crap. That's not the... Man, that's a lot of points, though. 2,300 points. We needed 400 of them. 4 epics and a legendary. Wow. Well, Raglan is new. Some people are a fan. Most of us are like, crap, I could have got somebody else. So if you're a fan of Raglan, please give me a comment telling me why, because maybe I can get more excited. Sylar's a really good epic, by the way. She does turn meter manipulation. She's good for the faction. So for hardware faction wars, she might actually pay off. Lua can actually do some damage. She's good. Kafru, I don't even know what he does. Brittle Fellhammer, nah, I'm not really sure what he does. So Raglan, her claim to fame is she's got revives an ally on a 2-turn cooldown. So a revive on a 2-turn cooldown is crazy. She can just keep popping them back up and they get full turn meter. So with 75% HP. So they come back with some good health and a full turn meter. That doesn't mean they go right away like Cardinals, but it's a really good one ally revive on a 2-turn cooldown. But for the rest, she's a void legendary. And the rest of hers removes all debuffs, so she's got a cleanse and a heal on a 4-turn cooldown. And then a 3-hitter fills the turn meter of 3 random allies. Yeah, and it can only have 1 filled once per turn. So turn meter A1, a cleanse on a 4-turn cooldown, and a 1-target revive. Man, that is not a void legendary in my mind. It's a great revive ability for a single target, but that's it. I mean, that's a void legendary skill set. Man, she needs a buff. So that's my real hope for Raglan is I just got somebody that's hopefully on a buff list. I think they do mythicals first, but they do void legendaries is probably the next priority. So I really hope she's on the list because yeah, that's not the void legendary I'd want to get. There's so many others I'd rather have, but crazy pull at least. So my void legendary luck. I mean, I just pulled Hegemon, right? On my last shard views. So I think my mercy was 9. So I guess I can't complain about that part. And we got the 10 fragments even. Wow. So I can skip stuff or I can go get some mod fragments. So maybe I still will do dungeon divers and finish out the fusion because then I can actually max and get mod fragments because I'm not making any progress towards mod because I always finish the fusion. So, well, that was some pretty crazy luck, I'd say, on that one. 2,300 in one and everything I needed. So I pulled 2 10 pulls and got all the points I need on 2 accounts. Wow, that was cool. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day. I hope your luck is as good as mine.